Welcome to Weekly. This is how you access the new player health screen.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia,
two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is back for his 5th year as Minnesota's starter, tied for the longest streak of stability the team has had at quarterback since, get this, Fran Tarkenton in the late 1970s. He's been excellent during that time, making a 2nd Pro Bowl.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And some room to work. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Play action now. Cousins. This one into the hands of Thielen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
We'll take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And, gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late-season push when we have everyone back? It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
Cook will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Again, it's Cook. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Cousins to throw it. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. Johnson's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 12 carries, 57 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
question he got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Cousins.
That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And Johnson's kick is good,
and that will tie things up at 6-6.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Our game here, the Vikings and Eagles, the 2nd of 2 on this Monday night. The Titans and Bills kicked off a little over an hour ago up in Buffalo. This, our only Monday night doubleheader of the season, but rumor is might have a few more for 2023.
Being chased out left.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikingsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Cousins now from the 50.
That'll be caught. It's Rager. And they will get the 1st down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
Again, it's Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start the drive with Cook. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Cook again.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
They go play action. Cousins. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have retaken a third quarter lead.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Cousins now. And he'll just get rid of it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .36 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive,
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Eagles. Zach Pascal, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Cook up the gut. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
First down here. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situation.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. First down, here's Cousins. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete there to Smith.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Johnson's kick is good.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They find some open field here. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Another run with Sanders.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee.
Second and 11.
Now Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 34. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Eagles, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 1.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of...
Today, from FedEx Field,
it's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. They'll be brought out by a player who was undrafted back in 2015 out of Old Dominion. Last season, his first as a start. It's Taylor Heineke. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Heineke. Flush to his right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Heineke rolling to his left. From the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The numbers for Sanders last week, he was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Now Heineke. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Pulled in at the 24. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Steps away to his left. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. First down, Heineke.
And Thomas has it.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson.
22 carries, 82 yards and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit?
This is intercepted.
Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll go option to the short side. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Always a benefit to have a quarterback that can roam outside of the pocket, make that throw, and I guess it's helpful to have a guy that can come down with a ball like that.
All that ties in together perfectly. Imagine being on the other side of the ball, though. You think you've got coverage. The play gets extended. Now you've got to find a receiver to plaster onto before the ball gets there. Very difficult to do.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Sanders.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Sanders again. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3.
The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. So no gain on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Going for it with Sanders. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Heineke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. On 1st and 10, Heineke. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going. But give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision. Finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And it's caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Throwing is Hurts.
Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in there.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I don't know who exactly made the call. Was it the special teams coach? But it had to be okayed by the head coach. Gutsy call. Fake field goal that results in a touchdown. A terrific play.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Heineke to throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
To throw is Heineke.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6.
And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Heineke on first down. A throw left side. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
They'll roll him out right. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
42 yards rushing now. Carries for him so far. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
They go play action with Hurts.
Rolling to his right. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain.
And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Heineke now.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Heineke. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
4th down, Heineke.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Jamin Davis, the one to get up from his linebacker spot and make that play. 2nd down, back to Sanders.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Heineke.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
This offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Able to connect with Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing. Heineke.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Heineke.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Heineke.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
11 more on that one and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Heineke now looking to throw on first down.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
To the air again, Heineke.
Forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Dancing to his left.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hurts.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25. A first down throw for Heineke. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it. We're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Philadelphia, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now.
hanging. Edge of the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit 'em, just let the rhythm hit 'em. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Now turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, just the sound. The
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's week 4 of the
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. That's going to be caught by Kirk. For Kirk, there's a peek at the numbers in last week's game. 9 catches, 101 yards.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards. And not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run with Etienne. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And able to find Kirk complete.
And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lawrence will throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Zay Jones.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week. So keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. He'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
On 4th down, here's the option.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 34 yards.
And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That really sets them back, a loss of 6. Now on 2nd and 16. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lawrence to throw.
He completes it to Jones.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Lawrence looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Here's Lawrence.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Jordan Davis
brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say,
Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
and what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
And Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with it.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. 2nd half kickoff, ready to go.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw.
He'll buy some time right.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Etienne. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Once more Etienne, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Jordan Davis in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
The kick by Parkey is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. The Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground here at Sanders.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Out to his left. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Second down throw coming by Willis.
Being chased out left.
Willis slides safely, and he picks up the first down.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. That time, a 6-play drive.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Flush to his right.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being
Marvin Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They'll try and run it here, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated, I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Boy, 30 more yards and another 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now Lawrence
steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Sideline throw, that's caught by Kirk.
And he's brought down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Back to throw. Lawrence.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence on a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Here's Willis.
He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Willis looking to pass it.
Trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. And now this game is over. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Eagles, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the...
Sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limits the sky.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Murray. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And Murray's going to keep it.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Kaiser White. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Now the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, it's James Conner.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
That pass complete to Moore.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts buying time to his left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
We cleaned it up, baby.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Murray now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job here to force an incompletion.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Murray going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
And he's got room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Hassan Reddick in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now on
on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Hassan Reddick drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Prater's kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room, maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games, sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts being chased out left. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. So we reach...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Buying time to his left. Well, that's complete to Sanders. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts
on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Forced out to his left.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Play fake. Murray. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Finding Ertz again. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing again, Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Murray now to throw.
Able to get this one to McBride.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Connor. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Eagles defense able to hold. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it running right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen.
And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Avoids him at the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Dancing to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. To throw is Murray. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Murray. Being chased out left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Watch time, tight is right. Watch time, tight is right.
Now Murray again.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Murray now. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to 28-10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking here for Smith downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Out to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Murray, one final try. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
life, I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Photo porso, photogenic. All my life, I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just got a TDE. Gang, gang.
Sound conceited, but I know. Crazy think they with me. Yeah. Crazy think they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah. God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. This colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow. I'm from the ghetto, baby. Seen bodies before I could tweet. I can't be good. I turned a mustard seed into a million in the discussion. Had a team to hire me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really popping shows in New Zealand. Boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, Mama, please. If I was, do you think I let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Yeah, God power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, I did not chase, I just said what you put in.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
Champion mama mentality. I am the masterpiece. Life is the crap. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is my legacy. What lies ahead of me, helping me get peace with this past. Little bit irregular that I pack. 007 before you react. Don't think twice. My only advice to my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars. Look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black. Want everything I love. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Tunnel vision block. But think of us. Duck
shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. You're most hungry person, I was past that in 28. Underground tape. My ass cap in publishing states. Slide in the G-Ride. I've been getting criticized. It's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind. I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say. Horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect millions outfits. Window down. Blowing out. Great tits. New York's Jay Prince on house. I caught the bounce before my the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the kidney chain birth most of the chains in the game? Why would I? Me and my boys make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment. Told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. So we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up. I cannot quit it. I need it. I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting. I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I ride my story. You the witness. I'm on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. This time I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen, the boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Play 1 and Prescott to the air. Open man is Noah Brown.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 9 catches, 81 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Prescott on first down. This will be caught once again by Brown.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott looking for the end zone. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over.
They're led out by Malik Willis, the rookie who started his college career at Auburn and finished with the Liberty Flames.
And what an incredible athlete with a cannon for an arm. And he's drawing comparisons to some of the best mobile QBs the league has ever seen. In addition, this is a young man who's learned from his mistakes along the way, prepares really well each and every time now, and he's got an opportunity to blossom in this system.
On 2nd and 9, Willis. A quick throw, but incomplete.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's got some space here.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Willis on 1st and 10.
Steps away to his left. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Walker now on 1st and 10. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
2nd and 16. 2nd down. Here's Willis. He completes this to Walker.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
3rd down, it's Willis.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Oh, Prescott stripped. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he coughed it up. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Draw play, Elliott. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Prescott looks to throw on first. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. The first down carry by Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Prescott now. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott buying time to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Hassan Reddick. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Willis hits the turf, sliding down and picking up the first.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
On first down, Willis. Throw out wide to Walker.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Second down throw coming by Willis.
Forced out to his left.
Willis slides safely, and he picks up the first down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
To the air on first down, here's Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Here's Willis. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On third down, it's Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Willis now off play action.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Willis to throw it.
And this is caught by Watkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
Throw left side complete. That's Walker.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. And they've kept
into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got a man, it's Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Now Prescott.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
There he goes left side. The 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Again, it's Elliott. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A give to Elliott running left. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Here's Prescott.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
On third down, it's Prescott. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Micah Parsons.
He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Willis.
Steps away to his left.
And they'll get him down at the 34,
and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Willis on the option to the right.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
To throw, here's Willis.
Buying time to his left. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Now Willis on 4th down.
He's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Willis looking to throw it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Willis, 4th down here.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
Hassan Reddick bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. After the sack on 1st down. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Prescott to throw it.
Pass complete to Jalen.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
They'll try and run the option.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
To throw, Prescott. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Prescott. And that's complete to Brown.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Finding Schultz. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Now Dak.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
Here's Dak.
Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing, Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Davis, his 2nd sack of the night. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Willis gets his shot in overtime. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. To the right side, this is Walker. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing, Willis. Forced out to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Willis to throw. That's caught by Pitts. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Here's Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a
sack and a turnover on downs.
Zeke going to get it on the option.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Here's Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for Dallas, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss the questions. You never throw interceptions. I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to knock the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's